Hey friends, good to see y'all guys. Hey Gonzo, creator, Richard Wood. Hey, we got Lady Luck in the house, Karen, Joyce, Karen, hey, Quilting Granny, Taylor White 22. Hey guys, Quilton says hi Matt. Hey Quilton, MP, good morning MP. Okay, so good day. I'm not going to be here for long. I get my breakfast down at the Loomis Quick Store or Quick Stop, and I like to come out here to the lake or down by the church. In the mornings, I like to come down to the lake and eat it, and I figured I'd just do a live with you. Yeah, so it is chilly out. We're supposed to be getting a storm here pretty soon. It's going to rain for about 3 days is what I'm hearing. That'll probably warm things up. If that storm were coming down from Canada, we might get snow. That would be my prediction. I think that it's coming from the coast again, so it's probably just going to rain, I would figure. Luis, bonjour, Luis. Hello, my friend. Joyce Lyons, hi to everybody. John Barton, hey John, how you doing? Rebecca and Lil Duder in the house. Michael, P8U 4K. Don't forget to use your hypes, Jamie. Oh, very cool. Yeah. No, I think Jamie hypes them all the time. Yeah. Thank you to everybody that has, too. It has made a massive, massive difference on this channel. The work that y'all guys have put in just through your support, hitting the like button, hyping the video, comments, etc., is just really, really helping out right now. I don't have much to do today, I don't think, so I'm going to concentrate after this. So I think what I did wrong in establishing my computer, because it has to either hook to a device and transfer from that device, or it has to go to a Wi-Fi system. Now I can't get hooked to the Wi-Fi system, so what I'm going to do is today, after this, I'm going to go back and I'm just going to tell the phone to transfer to the computer and leave it for however many hours it takes, because I have to get on top of that. I don't even know if there's a pre-installed editing program on the laptop, or if I'm going to have to install one. If I have to install one and I can't reroute it to the external memory, that's really, really going to hurt, because already I don't have much memory in the computer. I'm just have to not to use the one I was using before, because you can't route. It's, what would you call it? Auto saves. Yeah. So like it auto saves whenever I pull in a video. And so that has to go to the computer. So I've got to find one that the auto save section can be rerouted to external storage. The challenges of life, right, guys? Shout out to the mods. Thank you, Ange. Goodness, these guys, right? Kim. Hey, Kim. How you doing? Joyce saying hey to Jenny. Hey, Jenny's in the house. Hey, Jenny. Jenny saying hey to Lisa. Jeff says hello to everybody. Hippie Joe. Cool name, Hippie. Hi, Matt. Hope you are doing well. I've been watching from my rehab facility for the past month. Stay strong. You too, man. Thank you so much for being there. I just hope that you're doing well. Good job with taking over control of your life. You know, thank you for being there. And thank you also for the motivation this morning, my friend. Happy Cat is in the house. Hey, Happy. Happy says, hi, everybody. Laying in bed, watch Corona. How is everybody else? Very cool. Doing well today. Joanne. Hey, Sugar, how are you? I'm good, Joanne. I hope you're doing well, too. Jenny to Cat. Michigan, or from Michigan. All you new friends, like and subscribe. Totally cool, Kim. We've got a massive influx of new friends, don't we? It is so neat to see so many people finding our channel and jumping in and being part of the community and everything. It's been really good. Sally Bream. Hey, Sally. Katie Lopez. Do you have a Mountain Dew? No, my friend. I've got a Dr. Pepper. I hope if you're a Mountain Dew drinker, though, I hope you've got a Mountain Dew. Cheers. Ha-ha. Jeff saying hey to Joyce. Deborah Russell, almost missed your live. Well, I'm glad you made it, Deborah. Yeah, I'm not going to be on for long. Like I said, I don't have much to talk about right now, and I really got, I love those old dump trucks. It's cool. I've almost gotten to know all the dump trucks around here because I'll see them and I kind of like know the schedule-ish every now and then. I'm like, well, that guy got a late start today, or I can't believe it, he's booking it. But anyway, yeah, good to see you. Like I said, I got to get this dang thing running. And since I don't have much to do today, and I've taken the past couple days for myself, I've just got to buckle down. Addie, how you doing, Addie? Good to see you out there. She says, hello, Matt. Good. Hoorah. Right on. MP says, looks chilly there. What's the temp? I don't have a temperature gauge in my car. I'm going to guess we're probably in the mid 40s, maybe. It is chilly out. And then the little bit of a breeze is actually a little bit cold too. I've got a little compass here that it's really neat. It's one of those, it comes from like one of those army knives. I'm going to mount this on the dash. So like, no matter what, it like, I'll know which direction I'm going. And I need to get a little thermometer. One of my friends sent me a thermometer and I was using it up on the mountain the last time I was living there. And, I had it on the wheel of my car when I left, and so I broke the dang thing, and that was a real bummer. We need the rain, says Mandy Lee. I agree, Mandy. We do need the rain. It was such a dry year. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom, guys. It's this. Jenny, thank you, guys. Jenny threw in $1 to help support the community. Bought an emoji. It's a cute little emoji. It's going, Hippie, I've been spreading the word about your channel and people out about it, and you have lots of fans. That's so awesome, Hippie. Thank you so much. That makes me feel really good. You're not a fan anymore, though, all right? We're friends now since you're here, okay? You just keep doing your thing, right? And just keep getting stronger, and I'm really glad you're here. I really am. I love your symbol, too. That's awesome. The American flag and a peace symbol. Mary Center. Hi, Mary. How you doing? Good to see you today. Fried as steak. Hey, Fried. Addie, it would be nice if you could make a live, not being in a hurry someday. I know. One of my issues, I think, in life is that I'm always moving a lot. Yeah, and I do need to find the time to slow down a bit sometimes. You can ask any of my friends, like I sit and meditate for like hours, right? I'll sit and just ponder the universe and stuff for hours with this blank look on my face. But when it comes to everything else, I am bouncing from one thing to the next. I'm going to try and do a live later tonight, like we had talked about, just telling stories from my life, kind of like adventure stories or something. And I just got to figure out what to talk about tonight. Mr. White, hey, Mr. White says, hi from Scotland. Love the show. And the boat, what was its name? The boat was the Integrity. Yeah, we had a few, like we got out there on those 2 smaller ones, but the boat was the Integrity, my friend. I'm glad that you're there. Thanks for being part of the adventure. Emery Dawn, hey Emery, do you still have your truck? Yes, my truck is parked at my friend's place here in Loomis. It's a really safe place to keep it, and it costs a lot of money. I only use my truck really when I'm going adventuring out in the woods or something. That's why I got this. This is my Police Interceptor. It's a 1999 Ford Crown Victoria P71, and the P71 means it's a retired police car. And it is geared really well. It's really fast. Not only is it fast, it's strong, has excellent handling. And the best part is $40 can get me like 300 miles worth of travel. And that's amazing because my pickup truck, not so much. It's maybe 10 to a gallon, and that's like not even joking. I like to say sometimes 3, which is an exaggeration, but yeah, I get about 10 to 12 miles out of that one. Taylor, My 3-year-old daughter, Grace, says hello to everyone. That's so good. Hi, Grace. Good to see you this morning. Dina, hey, Dina, how are you? Hi, Matt. I am at work. I can't miss your live. I'm glad that you're here. Don't get caught, okay? Right on, Dina. Thank you. Car Rhodes says hi. Hey, Cara. Laura, hey Laura. Laura dropped in $2, guys, to support the cause. Let me get her a heart and a like. She bought a comment, says, guess I better head to the Dr. Pepper fund again. Thank you, Laura. SW Till. Okay. Hi Jenny. How are you? Talking to Jenny. Quilting 29 here in Kentucky. Really? Patriot says 44 here in here. Yep. Well, I said, I'm guessing we're in the 40s somewhere, like somewhere in the 40s today. Hey, Joe, how you doing? Joe says, yo, bro, how you doing? Love from Ireland. Right back from the US of A, Joe. Right on. Michigan, Tim, how you doing, Tim? 22 and snow in Michigan this morning. 55 again by Thursday. Whoa, okay. Okay, it's coming for us. The snow will be here on us soon, too, I think. Okay, guys, I'm going to drop down to the bottom so I'm current with y'all, guys. There we go. Mickey Mouse. I love the way... What was that, Mickey? The way you take care... Oh, you're talking to somebody else. Okay. Just says, bro, I didn't know where I've seen you before, but you look familiar. I get that sometimes. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I've just got one of those faces. Right on, man. Hey, I'm glad you're here. Now, I was on TV for a minute. Oops, I'm double tapping. What the heck am I doing? Okay, there we go. It's so hard to scroll and stuff on this tiny little screen. I just love it when it's overcast like this. Here, let me show y'all, guys. I don't know if it's going to translate through the phone, but it's just really pretty out over there. Hang on, get the window down for a second. I hope y'all can see it like I can. Those clouds actually look silver from here, don't they? There's just silver linings. There's lots of silver linings out there, guys. Lexington 420, what's up, brother? Hey, Matt, how's it going? Can we get an update on the family? Everybody's spread out. They're all doing pretty well. Don't have much contact with them. Every now and then I'll run into somebody in town. Everybody just kind of like, have got their own families and stuff, and we just kind of like grew apart, which is natural. I think it's actually very healthy. But everybody's doing well. No sickness or injury or anything. Okay, everybody's still saying good morning to each other. Hey, Brenda Lee. Sarah Ballyard. Hey, Sarah. You always worked for your family. I respect you for that and staying true to yourself. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Gonzo. Hope you have a good day, old sport. I'm off to write the next great American novel, or at least right on, Gonzo. Very good, brother. Thank you for being here. Dina, don't forget to call mom and check. Okay, you're talking to somebody else. Okay. Oh, you mean my mom? Yeah, yeah, she's all right. She's got people in place. You know what I mean? For me, I don't unite with my family and stuff. I like being on my own. I don't like people having any say or control over my life or anything like that. And I've spent so long in my life kind of doing things for other people and stuff, that now I let people do things for themselves most of the time. And yeah, I just live kind of like my life, you know, which is really healthy for me because my family and we didn't always have the healthiest of setup and stuff. And so, yeah, like I said, everybody takes care of themselves and they have people and stuff in place. You know what I mean, Dina? Yeah. Just like, I like being on my own, right? That's why even like my close friends and stuff, I think I do keep up boundaries, to tell you the truth, because I don't like it when other people have like a large involvement in my world, if that makes sense. You know, I like having people in my world. It's just, how can I best say, I like to be the leader of my world. You know what I mean? And not have limited choices and stuff. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you, Dean. SW Till, good to see all the golds. I'm out. Have a great one. Right on, my friend. Okay, well, you have a good day too, my friend. Jimmy Dudley in the house. How you doing, Jimmy? Just dropping in to say hi. So hi. Good morning. For you, it's practically afternoon, I think, though. Yeah, I think so. Should be about 1 o'clock, maybe. Good to see you in here, bro. Thank you, Dana. Right on. GEM5781 says hi. Hey, GEM, how you doing? Brandon. Hey, Brandon. Single player mode. Yes, exactly. Really good way to describe it, actually. I love that. Brandon, I might use that, actually, if that's okay, brother. That's pretty cool. I live my life on single player mode. Yeah, I like that a lot. Sarah, I just haven't seen you on TV lately, so I'm curious as to what's going on with you. I went down to Betty Ford Rehab Facility in 2017. I started working on getting sober, putting my life back together and everything. When I got out, I had to choose myself over everything and everybody else, which made it for a hard go. Spent about 3 years out here in Loomis, worked my way up from being homeless on a mountain, which is like my thing, kind of, to being a farm worker in one of the really great little orchards here with two wonderful people who helped me in putting my life back together by giving me the opportunity to succeed or fail. Then, yeah, I've kicked around a lot. I've gotten really successful in a lot of different ways and then falling back down again, you know, and life is just, it's kind of like up and down. But it's about keeping it locked in here, you know, no matter what's going on in life. And a positive attitude lends to success. So I just positively think of the future and try and move towards that, you know. Nowadays, I focus a lot on how my interactions with the world and interacting instead of reacting, how my interactions with the world will bring a positive or negative ripple effect, pretty much, right? Not just to me, but to the people around me. If that makes any sense. I know it's a quick catch up for like almost a decade ago. Gary, hey Gary, I've been binging all your YouTube videos lately. Good stuff, Matt. Do you ever go hunting over there? I was going to this year. Things have gotten difficult and everything, and no, I've salvaged some roadkill like over the past like 3 years when I first started living here, which is definitely not hunting. But I lived in a really nice like kill zone for them, so I'd stand outside of the little picker cabin where I lived and worked, basically like Wile E. Coyote, you know, with a knife and a fork, sharpening those things, getting them ready, and waiting for the sweet smell of sound of plastic. Hopefully next year. I'm trying to be on my feet and self-sufficient by Christmas. I don't see that as an unachievable goal. I have actually, Christmas to New Year's. I think definitely by New Year's, but I think by Christmas I can be on my feet again. And this time I intend to learn from a lot of the mistakes that keep knocking me back after a while, right? I've identified patterns in my life, and I feel pretty confident about it. I think if I can get in somewhere and everything, keep this going with y'all guys, expand out in a couple different ways, that I I think it'll be all right. I think I'll be successful in being on my own, you know? Matt, did you get my card yet? No, Rebecca. No. Jamie checked just yesterday, too. I was worried about that, actually. But you know what? With the government shutdown and everything, it's possible that things are just moving really slow at the same time. Jose, do you live in the car? Sort of. My stuff is in my car and my pickup truck. I live between right now a couple friends' places and a couple campgrounds out here. How best to describe it? The situation. My whole life has been start over mode. Every couple years or so, and everything, I start over from the bottom. And that's okay because I'm good at that. It's just hard to describe. It's easier to build something on our own from difficulty that will be something that we want to be in when we get finished building it, if that makes any sense at all. And so for me, since I am able to start over from rock bottom pretty well, I'm just trying to build something that makes it me independent in life instead of having to rely on others to support me continually, if that makes any sense. And so where right now my success in life is through the support of other good friends, which are few and far between. I'm building towards something that will be self, if that makes any sense. I know there's only I think that there's like two kinds of people out here. I'm not trying to speak for all of us, but that find us in like these circumstances nowadays. There's the kind that they just want to just be like floating pretty much, right? And I'm good at that. I like that. There are parts of my life where I am the road wanderer, right? This is like what I do. At the same time, though, there are a lot of us out here who it's just circumstances. You know what I mean? It is really bad time out here in America. I think it's hard all over the world, to tell you the truth. Yeah. But I class myself in between that kind of, if that makes any sense, because this lifestyle is appealing to me. It's something that I enjoy. You know, I grew up watching like the old cowboys that lived on the range and the post-apocalyptic shows and stuff, you know, and so somehow I've made my life into something that it's just a constant adventure, you know, and it is. I am never bored. I like not being bored. I get bored really easy, and living like this, I am not bored. Plus, what I really like to do is make it a thing. So it's not just like car survival or something. It's a thing. I make my car into a home, you know. It's hard to describe. Yeah, I'm going to take the seat over here out. I've got this passenger seat. I'm going to take this out and put a bed in over there, actually, because I want to travel a little bit, see the rest of the USA. All of y'all guys who have been here for a while know that. And yeah, so I'm thinking if I do that, I'll have room in here to actually just make this thing like a home, you know. Britta, how you doing, Britta? Let's see. James, how you doing, James? Max Switch is in the house, guys. Hey, Max. Robert Taylor, good luck. I hope you can keep it together. Just remember, you're worth it. Keep moving forward and keep learning from your mistakes and experiences. Even the mistakes are learning experiences. Good luck. Thank you, Robert, very much. That's one of my favorite sayings too, is yes, I feel mistakes are where we get the knowledge, right? So like mistakes are simply opportunities to learn, in my opinion. And yeah, thank you, Robert. Rochelle. Baby, you're an outlaw. Lean into it and be happy. You're a round peg trying to smash yourself into a square peg. Though protests too much. Thou protests too much. Well, we got a Shakespeare fan in the house. It's hard to describe because you're an outlaw. Just be one. Thanks, Rochelle. That's an awesome comment. I see. Yeah, I can see it, and I don't break the law, but like, yeah, you're really kind of hit that one on the head. That's an awesome comment, Rochelle. Thank you. The outlaw, right? Right on. Papa John, bro, man, thank you so much. Really appreciate you, John. Guys, John dropped in $70 for the cause. Support the channel. There's a lot we do here. John, couldn't do it without you. Thank you so much for your continued support, my friend. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to all of us here, actually. That's why I'm going to try really hard to get back on doing the things we used to do. I'm working on it, John. I thank you so much. Yeah, John bought the comment, said nothing. Right on, brother. Appreciate you. Boy, chat's going so fast. Lacey Gross. Oh my gosh, I just seen your brother the other day. My husband and I used to watch y'all for years back in the day. Well, thanks for being part of the adventure, Lacey. Leanna, mistakes are hard to admit. No one wants to admit their faults. You taking accountability and trying to make positive changes is brave, and I respect you. Thank you, Leanne. I respect you. Thank you so much for that. Now, I had it so many different ways as I was trying to get sober and get on the right road, because for me, it's not just about an abstinence from substance. It's about fixing the things that made me want to obliterate myself, basically, right? And I had so much problems with. As I've fixed those things, it's fixed a lot of other things. The biggest part, though, I found was that it was the secrets of failure. It was the false me that I had made. I had an idea of who I was that I projected out into the world, right? And yet I knew that wasn't who I actually was. And I was very ashamed of who I was, right? And so by fixing a lot of those things, a lot of the ways that I think about myself, it allowed me to start actually fixing that character. So I realized that while I was projecting to the world, showing to everybody, but I wasn't really, that I could actually tailor myself to be something closer to that, right? And live the projection, basically. It doesn't work if we're trying to be somebody else. There aren't personality things and stuff that we don't have that we can use, if that makes sense. So like I can take all of who I really am and I can make that the better and the positive. But it comes through admitting failure, shortcomings, growing stronger from them, you know. Because a shortcoming is sometimes, in my opinion, or a character flaw, is like a predator hiding in the woods, right? I can't do anything about it, and it's going to get me if I don't know it's there. If I do know it's there, even if it's big, even if it's strong, I've still got a chance. And I come from the villages too. You know, it's like the people that I grew up around and stuff, their ancestors killed the largest predators on the planet with nothing but a sharp stick, right? So like all we got to do know that they are there. Yeah. I got to do my Neanderthal project. I guess now is the best time. I was waiting for things in science and stuff to kind of like mellow out and normalize. The more I look around and the more I wait, just the crazier it gets. And I'm like, man, if I wait another 3-4 months, things probably just going to be more nuts, you know? All right, guys. Casting for a half hour. This has been great. The lake is so beautiful. Let me flip the camera real quick and show you. It's starting to turn blue, actually. You know, that like gray reflective blue. Oh yeah, and I told a couple of y'all that from now on when we do these videos, we'll at least get out and walk for a second. So we'll do that. Oh yeah, the weather's definitely gonna shift. I can feel it. Somebody tagged the ground here. We got hearts and smiley faces. That's cool. That's not beautiful. It's strange how that orchard over there, it must be sectioned into different kinds of fruit. Do you think? Because like the different sections are starting to go into hibernation at different intervals. You see, like some of them are actually still green. They're on the bottom right. That's interesting. My brain sees stuff like that and kind of just like comes up with a possibility, you know, like a hypothesis. Ooh. I don't have any way I can use this, so I'm just gonna put it over here on this tree. Let the next person find it. Totally cool. This is a nice spot. It's a nice little pull off. We got a bathroom on that end. It's the boat launch, actually, is what it is. I like to come out here during the morning. People are more like nobody's really down in here because they're all running back and forth in their morning like hype, you know, just getting out and doing their thing. Then the evenings, as y'all know, I prefer the church down there. I was trying to find another parking spot out here for us, but our options are limited. Brr. Dang. It's not like freezing. It's just, y'all guys know I lost a lot of mass lately, body mass, so I'm not keeping the heat in as efficient as I'm used to. Now, I'm still not in my actual winter gear yet, though, because I'm letting myself be a little bit cold here and there so that my body starts adapting. Then once it has, then I can put on like my winter boots and stuff, and it'll be better. But if I don't, then my body will have more shock. And I always try and be ready for the unprepared. You know, you never know when something's going to happen. You're going to have to run out and rely on the bare minimum in life. And so I always try and keep my bare minimum pretty strong. You know, y'all know me. I'm always preparing, right? You never know when things are going to go sideways. And it's a good thing that I do, right? Cheers. You know it, Victor. You know it. Right on, homie. Absolutely. I will definitely keep my head up. Keep on fucking trucking. Appreciate you, Victor. Right on, man. Yeah, you know me. I don't die. I'm like a cockroach. You flush me, I just crawl right back up the bowl, brother. Right on, Victor. Hell yeah. Right on, KDOBY, right on. Todd's in the house. Hey, Mary and Todd. Living life the way you want to, man. Thank you, Victor. Yeah, I have found a way to tailor life. Yeah, I saw that, Erica. Yeah. I found a way to tailor my life to be what I want it to be. Everything has trade-offs. You know, we do a lot of trade-offs in life, I find. But this is great for me. This is, I'll take it, you know, because like there aren't any times I'm not really happy with the existence. There are struggles, you know, but like I always say, I live in the struggle, right? I live in the adventure now. That way, when I tell it later, when everything's great, I'll be able to be like, well, no, I knew it was an adventure even then, you know? All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. There's some coffee down at Aaron's place calling me. And then, yeah, it's probably gonna take me about 3 hours to get this stupid phone to transfer to that stinking computer. So just here we go, right? Once again, into the breach, my friends. Yeah. Never give up, never surrender. Piece of cake.